favorite sex position? How to get over a guy who isn't giving you the amount of time and appreciation. What did my parents ask me? How do I not know that I'm dating? Just wasn't the right time and place. Would you get choked by Bruno Mars? Mom, please don't watch this. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Say hello to my Shakira hair again. This is a Tumblr Q&A. Most of the questions that you guys ask are about relationship, boys, long distance, and then like school, nursing, and all that stuff. Very excited to be answering them, and I just want to say thank you for participating. Yeah, so anyways, let's get into the questions. I asked you guys on my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat to send in anonymous questions, and a lot of you guys just went for it. So the first question is thoughts on being friends with your ex. This question is different for everyone. There are some people who are okay with like being friends with their ex, and then some are like, no, like I can't stand you, like it's just not happening. I guess it just depends how you ended things with your ex and the foundation of your friendship before you guys got together. I know a lot of my friends who are still friends with their ex because they were friends before they started dating, so they still have that foundation of friendship that they don't want to lose, that they don't want to ruin. And I also have friends who are not friends with their ex because they ended on bad terms. Favorite song at the moment. My name is Terry. I'm so very fly. Oh my. This song is just my jam right now. Oh, 90% of these questions are about like guys and relationships. I don't even know what's happening in my love life right now, so the fact that you guys are asking me, I feel so bad for you. There's a boy I like and he knows, but there's no chance for us and I can't get over him. Please help. I myself is in the same position as you, girl. I feel you. It is a very hard position to be in, but my best advice for you is to just keep yourself occupied and busy and just like do things that would just like not make you think about him. I know that's kind of like a really like simple and like a duh answer, but honestly, just keep yourself busy. Just try to not like associate or like think about him as much as possible. Are boys actually worth it? Some boys are, some boys aren't. Yeah. Have you hooked up with one of your friends? Any advice on hooking up with your friends? I'm just gonna assume that by friends you mean like close friends type of thing. I personally and honestly have never hooked up with my friends. It's just something that I don't want to pursue in like my friendships because I don't want to ruin my friendship with someone just because like, you know, like, oh, I felt like kissing you. I wouldn't do it. If you really care about your friendship and you don't want to ruin it, I would not do it. If I just see them as friends, I just see them as friends. I'm not gonna go the extra mile to like, you know, get some smooches. How do you manage being a college student, influencer, and film YouTube videos? I love you so much. I love you so much too. Honestly, this is all about time management and where you want to spend your time. For me, I love YouTube. I love filming videos for you guys. That is something I dedicate my time to, but I also care about my studies, so it's definitely like time management. Thoughts on long distance relationship? For me, when I define long distance, I'm like talking about from state to another state or like from country to another country. But I was kind of in a long distance relationship from like my last relationship because we both went to separate schools, and I have to be honest, that was kind of a little bit hard because we didn't get to see as much as we wanted to like see each other. Honestly, for me, if you really genuinely like the person and you want to make that commitment and like try to make it work, I say go for it. This is so like cheesy, but love conquers everything. Like if you are really willing to like put in the effort, put in the commitment, then it could honestly work, because I've seen so many people that are like long distance and they're still together. They even have like stronger trust and like bond. But personally for me, like I don't mind trying out long distance. If I really do like someone and like I really care about them and I really want this in the long run, then I will give it a shot. Top 3 things to do while single. I'm single, but like what do I do as a single lady? 1, have fun. You're single, you're not tied down or anything, so have fun. Number 2, have fun. If anyone would like to answer that question, leave a comment down below so this person can get her or his answer. What is your best and worst attribute? I feel weird for saying this, but I like to think of myself as someone who is very genuine and caring. My worst attribute is I feel like you can tell, or I feel like my friends can tell what my worst one is, and that's overthinking. Would you date a fan? I love you. I love you too. As long as like I know you and like we get to know each other and stuff, then I don't see why not. What do you do to make your skin glowy? put lotion. Please have a meetup here in the Philippines. I am planning on doing a meetup in the Philippines. It is most likely gonna be in Manila. I don't know the exact dates yet, but I really do want to meet some of you guys because a lot of you have requested me to do a meetup in the Philippines, and I feel like Manila is like the perfect place because it's Manila. Worst fear. My worst fear is probably like losing my family. If we're talking about like animals, my worst fear are snakes. I cannot with snakes. When is your birthday? Gemini season is coming up. My birthday is on June 6th. It is on a Wednesday this year. I am 21 years old. I will be 22. I'm not 12. I'm not 14. I'm not 16. I'm not 9. I will be 22 on June 6th. Unusual place you'd like to do the deed. Mom, please don't watch this. I was gonna say car, but I feel like everyone just, you know, does it in the car. Oh, at a library where it's like really quiet. How to get over a guy who isn't giving you the amount of time and appreciation. Honestly, just think, oh, this guy is obviously not giving me the time and appreciation I want. Why should I even bother? That's already like one reason not to like go for this guy or like be hung up on him. Do you plan to move out anytime soon? I wanted to move out by 21, but obviously that didn't work out. I guess it's not my time yet. That's not what God wants me to do yet, but I do really crave a new environment and like a place of my own. When's the last time you went on a date? The last time I went on a date was at Dave & Buster's, which if you watch my vlogs, you guys have probably seen it, so that was like the last time I went on a date. Farina, it would be an honor to take you on a date sometime. Give me a chance. I'm being genuine. Also, people think I look like Bruno Mars. Thank you so much for being sweet. I hope you and I like cross paths like in the future and like say hi. If you do see me, say hi. Are you currently in a relationship? What's the worst breakup you had? Girl, whoa! This girl or guy just went for it. What's your favorite clothing store? What's your favorite skincare product? And finally, can you do a college day in my life video? Are you currently in a relationship? No, I am single as a Pringle. What is the worst breakup you had? When my first boyfriend cheated on me. What's your favorite clothing store? My favorite clothing store is Free People. Favorite skincare product? This product right here. I actually did a weekly vlog where I filmed like my college day experience the whole week, so if you want to watch that, I'll put the link down below. Last time you experienced a heartbreak and what happened? You guys are just going for all these questions. The last time I experienced a heartbreak was a couple weeks ago. Just didn't work out. How did you like the Mount? I'm currently attending there now, and is the nursing program hard to get into? I actually really like Mount St. Mary's. Mount St. Mary's is a smaller school than like your usual like UC. Honestly, I would have to go with, yeah, it is kind of hard since it's like everyone is basically like, at least a majority of the population are like nursing students and you're like competing. Can you be my Ilocano teacher, please? I feel like I would be a very bad Ilocano teacher. Nagpintas ka or nagguapo ka. Papanam means like, where are you going? Do you still go to UCLA? I went to UCLA, but no, I don't go to UCLA. What is a secret hobby that you have? Journaling. I love journaling. I think I like journaling more than reading. Do you have Tinder or are you on any dating apps? No, I am not on Tinder, and I also wanted to answer this question because a subscriber of mine told me that they found me on Tinder under Sarah Ramos. Guys, I'm not on Tinder. I'm not on Bumble. I'm not on any dating app sites. Meet me organically. Meet me in person. Flats or drums? Flats all the way. One thing that you learned from your last relationship and one thing you learned from your last dating relationship. The one thing that I learned from my last relationship is how important it is to put in the effort and time into your relationship, because I mean, we all know that the chase, the very beginning of the relationship, is probably like the peak. Some people get super comfortable where like they forget about like going on dates and they like stop doing all those like really nice things. Put in the time and effort even after you get the girl or the guy. Like, don't just give up just because, oh, like, oh yeah, they're mine already, like like whatever. And then one thing that I learned from my last dating experience or relationship is that if you're unsure of your feelings from like the very beginning, then be very clear about that. Try not to do or like portray like actions or things that looks like you feel a certain way, if that makes sense. Like, if you're unsure of your feelings from the very beginning but your action shows like things that a person who knows what they want would show, then that kind of like contradicts itself, because you say you're not sure but then like the things that you do feels like you are sure about me. Just be very clear with your intentions from the beginning. Hi Farina, I really like this guy and he has feelings for me too. We go to separate schools and kind of live far from each other. We are not officially boyfriend and girlfriend, but we are dating. Do you think it's worth to keep going? Have you been in a long distance relationship before? This is such a scary question. Like, it's uncanny how relatable this is. At the end of the day, if you really like this person and if this person really likes you and you guys are really committed to giving it a shot, then I say go for it. But if it's just like a one-way thing where it's like one person is like, yeah, like I would love to try long distance, but the other person is like, yeah, no, I'm not really sure, I highly suggest you just like end it off there, because the person who is willing to give long distance a shot is gonna end up getting hurt. Are you dating anyone? Winky face. Are you into girls? No, I am not dating anyone, and I love girls. I know you guys didn't ask that in that context, but I am into guys. Favorite sex position? I've gotten so many questions about this one. My favorite sex position is when the other person genuinely cares about me. What is your opinion on everything happens for a reason? I am a firm believer of everything happens for a reason, but at the same time, I don't think you should just like sit around and wait for something to happen. Like, you actually have to go for it. I know that contradicts itself, but there are some things that just happens because it's not like the right time and place. How do you deal with stress? Personally, for me, I like journaling. It's one way for me to like express my thoughts, to let them out of my mind, just transfer all that stress and like overthinking into a piece of paper, and then like I like to read it. And after I read it, I'm just like, why were you ever stressing about this? How many boyfriends have you had? I've only had 2 boyfriends. Who are the top 5 most important people in your life? God, my mom, my dad, my brother, and me. Hi Farina, what college do you go to? Because I saw you wearing a UCI sweater on one of your snaps, and I go to UCI, but then I saw you that you were at UC Riverside the other day. I don't go to UCLA, I do not go to UC Irvine, I do not go to UC Riverside. I go to my local community college. I am a community college girl, and there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. It's also cheaper. Do you still keep in touch with your high school friends? I used to be pretty good at this, but lately I haven't talked to them, and that's on my end, so I'm really sorry. But yeah, I do still talk to them, though it's just like everyone's busy and we just haven't had the time to like catch up and like talk and stuff. Would you get choked by Bruno Mars? LOL. Yes. Is that even a question? Describe your life/situation using a song. Don't tell me you're sorry 'cause you're not. Baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught. Take Would you ever join PBB, Pinoy Big Brother? Yeah, I would totally join Pinoy Big Brother. How long should 2 people date before making it official? Basing it off from my past experience, it usually lasts like 4 to 6 months, but again, like, it's different for everyone. If you feel like you're ready and if you feel like you really know the person and then you want to take that extra step of commitment, then I say go for it. When was the last time you cried and why did you cry? Love you. The last time I cried was last week. What do you think about sex before marriage? If you do have sex before marriage, it doesn't make you any less of a person. You're still the same person as you were before you had sex, and then if you do wait until marriage, that's also great. Read your most recent text message. This is from my best friend Manny. Have a great day, best friend. Mucho love always. Remember, you're the best. Periods. How have you dealt with them and what have you learned from them over the years? I get really bad cramps. I don't like to wear like really tight pants, especially if it's like around my waist area or like on my tummy, because it just like puts more pressure. So I like to just wear like baggy tees and stuff like that, and I like to lay in bed as much as possible. You're so pretty and skinny. What's your fitness routine? Thank you so much. Honestly, I've always been skinny, like it just like runs in the family, but I do work out 3 times out of the week, and I also feature like my workout routine in there, so if you want to like see what they are, I'll link all the vlogs. What music do you like to listen to? You always post Snapchats with some good songs playing in the background, but I can never find them. I need a Spotify playlist stat. Honestly, I don't have a specific music that I like to listen to. If you would like to listen to the songs that I listen to, I will put my Spotify playlist down below. How to get over an ex. For me, I just like to keep myself busy as much as possible. It's okay to grieve, it's okay to be sad. You should let yourself grieve and you should let yourself be sad, because you don't want that like sadness sneak up on you or creep up on you in the future. So it's okay to like be sad for a while, but I think as time goes by, you just need to start keeping yourself busy and like occupied to the point where like you're not thinking about him, but instead you're channeling your energy into something that you love doing, a hobby or something like that. Others out there, they just hop on someone else, but personally that doesn't work on me, and I also don't really recommend that because you're gonna end up hurting the other person as well. Because what if they like end up falling for you really hard and it's just like, oh yeah, I was just like using you as a rebound, blah blah blah. What is your favorite style of outfit to wear? Anything bohemian and like flowy and free. You are extremely fortunate to be receiving so many clothing items for free, but I was wondering how you dispose of the items which you no longer enjoy / don't have any room for. One, give it to my cousins in the Philippines, my relatives in the Philippines, or give it to my friends who like would come and raid my closet. Sometimes I like to sell them on my Instagram shop. I do have an Instagram shop which is off Beachway Clothes. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? I am from California. I live in Los Angeles, and what do I do for a living? I am a broke college student who's trying to get her YouTube career up on the rising. How do you gain confidence and learn to love yourself again after being with someone for so long, 3 to 4 years? Do things that like makes you happy, that makes you feel good about yourself. I'm trying to think like what I did when I ended my 4.5 relationship. I guess I just started focusing more on myself. I feel like working out is a nice way to like exert your energy after like a breakup, because you're just like, okay, like I'm more motivated to like look better, feel better. At the end of the day, you will get through it. God will not put you into something that you are not able to handle. How can you keep your skin so clean? One thing that I'm very proud of myself is that I will never go to sleep with my makeup on. No matter how like intoxicated I am that night, like from a night out with friends, or no matter how tired I am, I will wash my face, remove my makeup. I will not go to bed with any makeup on. What are your goals for the summer? I love you so much. Kisses from Portugal. Oh my god, there's people in Portugal that watches my video. That's so exciting. Number 1 is to have a meetup in the Philippines. I'm going home to the Philippines and I really want to see all my subscribers there. Try my best not to stay at home in the summer. I want to like hang out with my friends, especially because everyone's graduating this year and I feel like everyone's entering the real world, so I feel like this is like a good time to hang out with friends before everyone starts getting busy with like actual work and not just like school, you know? Is there someone special that has changed in your life? Love you. I would have to say there's not just one person that has changed my life. I met a couple of people who are now my best friends today, and honestly, like, I didn't expect that we would be this close. And looking back to how we first met, I was like, whoa, like I just did not expect that we were all gonna get along this well. Now, I have a couple of people who are genuinely my best friends, and I never want to have to go back and change how we met and how everything played out. Shout out to my best friends, Richard and Manny. I'm talking about you guys. Do you own any sex toys? No, I do not. What are some tips for starting a YouTube as a college student? My biggest tip for you is to just go for it and start making content, and don't think about what other people might think about you. Once I got to college, I was like I don't care like what anyone thinks anymore. Just do you. If it's something you really want to pursue and it's something you really love, nothing else matters. Hello, my lovely queen. Where do you see yourself in 5 years and what are your plans for the future? P.S. I love you. Hello, I love you too. I'm 21 right now, so in 5 years I will be 26. Oh gosh. Hopefully I'd have my own clothing like store or online store by that time. What are your plans for the future? Wow, this is kind of scary thinking about the future. Honestly, I told myself that I wanted to like get married by 27, but at this point I don't think that's gonna happen. Obviously own a house, have my own business, and buy my parents a house. What kind of bra do you use when wearing off-shoulder / backless tops, or tops that you can't wear a traditional bra under? Okay, fine, I'll show you guys. I like to wear these. If you were able to choose one food to eat for the rest of your life, what would you choose? This is so hard because you guys know that I love tacos, I love Korean barbecue, and I love sushi and sisig. Guys, that's hard. Do you see yourself still doing YouTube for the next 5 years? I'll be 26 by then. Yes, I definitely do see myself still doing YouTube and making content for you guys. What do you look for in a guy? Do you like Filipino boys? Yes, I like Filipino boys, but I'm also open to like dating other ethnicity out there. What do I look for in a guy? They have to be genuine and honest. Of course, a gentleman. Number 3, family oriented. I guess someone who like works out or like who wants a healthy lifestyle. lifestyle, like who is willing to work out and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily saying like, oh, they have to have abs and stuff. Like, I guess that's like an extra 3 points in my book, but like as long as you're willing to like be healthy, I think that's an admirable trait. And last but not least, down to earth. I really cannot with very arrogant and like very cocky people. What is your ideal date? My ideal date is a beach picnic sunset date. My ideal date is driving up to the beach like in a car where it's like you can pull up like the back door. You can like set up a little cozy area in your car, and then you would park your car where it's like facing the beach, and when the sun is setting, you're kind of just like sitting there like eating and like talking, just like watching the sunset. Say something in Tagalog. Salamat po sa pagsusuporta niyo sa akin. Sana ma-meet ko po kayo sa Pilipinas this summer. You seem like a very chill and calm person outside your videos. Are you? If yes, how do you manage to stay calm and collected? I am a very introvert person. I feel like I observe people more than like I interact with them, honestly, because it's just like a part of me. It's what I am. It is who I am. I'm not really like, woohoo! A fellow Gemini here, Gemini gang gang. What is at the top of your birthday wish list? Is to go watch the sunset at the beach. I mean, if we're talking about materialistic things here, I want an easy bake oven, you guys. I've always wanted that since I was a kid, and I've never had an easy bake oven. I love you and your brother's relationship. Were you always close, or did it take a while to get to where you two are now? I feel like my brother and I started getting closer, or like being like best friends when I left for college. I dormed my freshman year of college, so I didn't like see him a lot, and I feel like that distance between us kind of like made us closer, honestly, and like appreciate things more. My brother is honestly like my #1 best friend. Like, he knows everything about me. Oh man, I don't want to cry, but like just thinking about him going to the Navy like soon this summer gets me emotional, because I'm not gonna have my best friend here at home with me every single day. And yeah, I have to know where you get your hair done. It's amazing, as well as the shampoo you use, because girl, I know us Asian girls, blonde hair be turning orange. Get my hair done at Kim Sun Young in K-Town, and I honestly just asked for like a balayage, and the girl just did like her magic on me. She's my favorite stylist. I always go to her. And the shampoo that I use is Herbal Essence, the red bottle one. How many guys have you dated since your last relationship? I've only dated one guy since my last relationship. Who are your favorite YouTubers? Liza Koshy, David Dobrik is so funny, guys. Claudia Sulewski is also a really good one. How do you stop yourself from worrying too much? Girl, if I knew the answer to this, I would not be queen of overthinking. Do you believe in what's meant to be will always find a way? Yes, I do believe that what is meant to be in your life will always find its way back. Something didn't work out, just let it be. It's probably not the right time or place. If it doesn't come back to you, it was probably never meant to be. Hey Farina, I'm a huge fan. You make amazing content and is an inspirational person. So I was wondering, how do you stay positive, and any tips on growing out your hair? I just really try my best to think of like the positive things to any situation out there. Like if I was going through like a bad situation, I try my best, or like I try to force myself to like find the positive outlook in that situation. Any tips on growing out your hair? Don't burn it a lot, like don't straighten it, don't curl it a lot. Just leave your hair as it is as much as possible. How do you stop thinking about someone? Keep yourself busy, girl. Keep yourself busy. How do you show your ex you're over them? If you're asking me this question, I don't think you're over your ex yet, because you're trying to find ways to make it look like you're over them. Because I feel like if you're truly over someone, the thought of like showing them that you don't care about them anymore shouldn't even come up anymore, because you're just so like I'm not even gonna spend another minute thinking about you. So I hope I did not offend you in any way. I'm just being honest. Do you believe in soulmates? If so, have you found your soulmate? Love you at the far. Yes, I do believe in soulmates, and I also do believe that soulmates doesn't have to be your significant other. It doesn't have to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend. I definitely think I found my soulmate. Hey girl, first off, I think you have the perfect body. What is your workout routine? What do you eat, and how do you stay confident? If you guys want me to do a workout routine video, comment down below. To be completely honest, I'm not very strict on what I eat. Like, I eat pretty much anything and everything. And last but not least, how do you stay confident? I try my best not to compare myself to other people. Love yourself, do things for yourself. Once you love yourself, it's over for everyone. I'm obsessed with you and your videos. I'm shocked you only have 80K, congrats by the way. Now to my actual question, how do you keep productivity on a day-to-day basis? I'm someone who hates having a shit ton of work that are just like waiting for me. Once I have something that I need to do, like a homework or a video, I try to work on that as soon as possible. Even though I work well under pressure, I don't like working under pressure. I already stress myself all the time, and to work and be stressed at the same time is like a whole new level. What was your parents' reaction when you told them you switched to business? How did you tell them? We eat dinner at the same time at the dinner table downstairs at the kitchen, so I was just like, I switched my major to business. My dad was like getting rice, and then he was like this. Like, he stopped and stared at me, and my mom was like, okay. And I was like, wait, mom. I don't think you heard what I said. I switched my major from nursing to business. And she's like, yeah, I heard you the first time. I was just waiting for you to tell me. And I was like, what? I was so stressed for the past month and a half because that's all I had in my mind. What did my parents ask me about nursing? And I'm not even taking nursing anymore. My mom was just like, yeah, I was just waiting for you to tell me. When are you going to make merch? I honestly have no idea, but I did a collab with Zaffle and they put my cartoon on a t-shirt. How do you go about not drinking or doing drugs or parties? I'm someone who isn't really into drinking, but I have like had alcohol before because obviously like I'm in college, I'm 21 now, so I've obviously like had drinks before. But personally for me, I'm not into that kind of get-go. Like, I don't mind being around people who like do all those things. Like, it's okay, it's your life. If that's what you need to do to like have fun, I'm completely okay with it. But for me, like, I can have fun not drinking or like not doing drugs. I feel like whoever asked this question has been in a party with me before, and they know that like I'm not really into those kind of stuff. Can you tell us about your love life? My love life, not dating anyone, not talking to anyone, just living life, dating my career. What motivates you in life? Honestly, my family is what motivates me in life. Just seeing how much like sweat and work they put into providing me with everything I need is like enough for me to motivate myself to do better in life. I know the guy you're dating right now, LOL. I'm dating someone? How do you know the guy I'm dating? How do I not know that I'm dating? Hi Ate, I've had a crush on this guy for a while and we are friends. Sometimes it feels like he feels the same way about me. We are both single, but maybe he is scared it will ruin our friendship. Help, I really like him. I have been in this situation before. The way I've dealt with this is I told him my feelings, like I have feelings for you. We were at that stage where we were like good friends and we've talked every single day. Being honest with this person just kind of like moved us into the next level. Not in a way where it's like we're together right now, but like we've gotten closer and more mature about the situation. And the turnout was actually better than I had expected because I also found out that like, you know, it was mutual at that point, but it just wasn't the right time and place. And if it ever like happens in the future, then I guess it's great. But right now we're really good friends and I feel like our bond is even stronger than before. My advice to you is to just be honest with him. That is just like the most transparent way you can go with this situation. What are some of your favorite vacation pieces that are also family appropriate? I am vacationing in the tropics with my boyfriend's family. Or any website you recommend. Runway or SHEIN, they have really affordable cute bathing suit pieces. I'm not being paid to say this. I genuinely love SHEIN and Runway. Like, that is like my go-to online stores. What is your weight? I think I'm at 102 pounds right now. What made you decide to do nursing? What made me do nursing is that like I wanted to follow my mom's footsteps, and I've always been someone who like cares about people. That was a profession that I saw myself doing back then, but then as years went by, it's not that like I stopped caring about people, it's just like I found that that's not what I was passionate about. I still do think nursing is great. If you're doing nursing, go for you, girl. If it's something you genuinely love doing, continue it. So that is basically all the questions that you guys have asked. I know this video is gonna be a long one, but I really enjoyed answering you guys' questions. I feel like you and I just got closer. Like, whoever you are watching, I feel like you and I just got closer because some of these questions were like a heart-to-heart talk, like deep talks and stuff. Anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.